Greetings everyone and welcome back to Bruddas React. So it's been a very long time coming, but here we are on episode 3 of season 1 of Game of Thrones. Any thoughts before we record our new episode?
I think first of all we need to apologize to the people that it has been long, but
Yes.
here we are. And we are going to be regular from today onwards. So let's get into the season 1, episode 3.
Yeah,
It's the
King's Road.
King's Road.
Yeah, okay, fine.
so-
We're going to begin right now.
Stark horses.
Yeah, they were coming back, not back, but they were going to the place where the king is actually.
Okay. Oh.
Both are all
Robert.
stopped.
He's Robert Baratheon. No, he's Eddard.
Yeah, that's Ned.
So he's gonna get his girls settled up.
If you'd like to change into something more appropriate.
He has quite an entourage of an army with him.
On a tough job, knowing very well.
I think the king has called him for...
Remember in the last episode we witnessed. In fact, in episode 1 we witnessed something.
Oh, it's the King Charming, the sister,
The sister fucker.
the incester.
Thank the gods you're here.
Imagine this character in Shrek doing that.
Okay, so he's the king's... That's not handsome armor, that's fancy armor.
Exactly.
Choosing your opponents wisely then.
I have a knack
Exactly. No, you don't have a knack for it.
coming into this room. I'm standing brave, your brother.
He was standing right
Father too.
here when what happened?
He didn't deserve to die.
I think it's.
You just stood there and watched.
Nobody deserves to die like that. Someone died?
500
men.
Great knights of the Seven Kingdoms. You think anyone said a word, lifted a finger?
Lifted a finger. No, Lord Stark. 500 men in this room were silent as a crypt.
Except for the screams of
Interesting course of event.
and later.
The Mud King. Okay.
The person they keep on referring. Oh, very interesting. So that is exactly what his wife was talking about back in Winterfell. That once your father and brother rode on a king's command, I think this is what happened to his father and brother. The Mad King killed them. And that's what Jamie is talking about.
Okay, so he killed the Mad King. I
Yeah.
guess he was his bodyguard.
Yeah.
He was his personal guard.
So he stabbed him in the back.
And it's Eddard Stark is reminding him of what he did.
Yeah. Well,
He
it's
just rubbed it in his face. I really enjoy it. Who's a fat, bald man? Lord Varys. Seems like a boot polisher. The way he has greeted him.
yeah.
So, Lord.
Such people.
Renly.
Such people are like kind of like snakes.
Renly is like who? Renly.
I told them this meeting could wait another day, but
we have a kingdom.
You for some time. Who is
meet
he?
you for some time,
All
Lord
too
Stark.
well.
No
He
doubt
still
Lady
carry a
Catherine has
token of
mentioned
his
me.
steam from
Lord
navel to
Baelish.
collarbone.
Interesting.
And you knew my brother Brandon as well.
All too well. I still carry a token of
So-
his esteem.
Probably an admirer of his wife.
Chose the wrong man to duel with.
But it wasn't the man that I chose, my lord.
Who?
It was Catelyn,
Grand Maester.
a woman worth fighting.
How many years has it been?
I humbly beg your pardon, my Lord Stark.
Quite interesting.
Okay.
So this is like the small
Like
council?
a council or something.
Yeah.
Man.
And all these people have served.
And that's probably
Previous
the
kings.
insignia of the hand of
That's
the king.
hand of the king.
Oh, interesting. The person,
Small man.
what's his name?
Might
That's
lighten
the
the
king's brother.
Without the king.
Oh,
He's the king's brother. He
Okay.
said that.
he's Robert's brother.
Yeah.
His Grace has many cares. He entrusts some
Yeah,
small
that's what she's
matters
saying.
to us that we might lighten the load.
We are the lords of small matters here.
Jesus, you guys spend so much money on just tournaments.
20,000 to the winning archer.
My brother instructs us to stage a tournament in honor of Lord Stark's appointment as Hand of the King.
How much?
40,000 gold dragons to the champion.
Excuse me?
They owe money to the Lannisters. It means
The
the
winning archer.
No wonder
crown
they
is bankrupt.
No wonder they act all smug, the
I'll
Lannisters,
have to borrow
because
the
apparently
Lannisters will accommodate
they
us.
are
We already owe Lord Tywin
chipping
3
in a
million
lot of gold.
That's another
the
80,000.
crown is
telling
not
me the
3
crown is
million
3
in
million
debt,
in
it's
debt.
6
I'm telling you, the crown
million.
is 6 million in
That's
debt.
what
How could he
that
let this happen?
guy said. I don't
Master
know
of
his
coin
name.
finds the money, the king and the hand spend it.
I will not believe Jon Arryn.
Okay, so he wants some sort of games in Eddard Stark's honor.
Yeah.
That he's here, so let's
But is
plan games.
Eddard is not convinced that it should happen.
I think Eddard has a commanding personality.
Yeah.
This tournament is
Okay,
an
so the
extravagance
king's
which
hand has some authority.
Bitch boy Joffrey.
There would be no plan.
Nearly killed, it
It's
nearly
like speaking to
healed.
Robert.
It's
This stupid boy got jabbed by a wolf. He's trying to kill a butcher's boy.
You are the king's hand.
You remember the butcher's boy
We
Yeah.
serve at your
on the road?
he ran not very far.
You killed the beast. What do you mean he killed the beast? He killed no one.
Ow, please, it's
He got
100%.
thrown on his back by a girl. No, he's not worthy of sitting on the
You have
throne.
scars. You fought off a direwolf. You're a warrior, like your father.
I'm not like him.
Marry whom?
I didn't fight off anything. It bit me, and all I did was scream.
Sansa.
And the two Stark girls.
Oh, yeah, they had discussions of her getting married
You
to
killed
this
the beast. Only spare the
rich
girl
boy.
and the love your father bears her father.
I didn't.
When Aerys Targaryen
Great
sat on
parent
the throne,
mentoring.
her father was
This
a rebel
is
and a traitor.
great.
My darling boy in the world exactly as you want it to be. She's like spoiling
Even he is
the
like,
hell
damn
out
mom,
of
what
this
the hell is
chap.
wrong with you?
a spoiled young brat.
She's very beautiful. And
I don't like this kid.
I've
He's
noticed
just
one thing.
so annoying character.
occasions, and when the time comes to make
No,
the
I don't
differences
like
in
kids like this who just.
No,
And if you'd rather
I've
fuck
noticed.
How old he
the
is?
painted horse. And if you'd rather lie with noble virgins,
A royal
you are
army.
my darling boy,
What do you
and the
mean a
world will be
royal
exactly
army?
as you want it to be.
So,
Oh, he wants a standing army.
a very interesting thing he said. Apparently, every
Peasants.
house has its own army.
Pikes.
So the
occasional
king,
kindness will spare you all sorts
the
of trouble.
7 kingdoms.
We allow the Northerners too much power. They consider themselves our equals.
How would you handle them?
For me,
I double
I'm
their
the
taxes.
king.
Commandment
I
is
just
10,000 men
hate
from
his
Lord Arryn.
accent, his voice,
Why
the
should
way
we
he
command
utters
his own men?
words.
Primitive. No
Just
better than
hate
the hill
them.
tribes. We should have a
He's like,
standing army of men loyal to the crown.
A bitch boy,
trained by experienced
when he
soldiers
falls
instead
down,
of
but
a mob
he
of
turns
peasants
to
who
this
never have
vicious
pikes in their
kind of
lives.
creature when he's given confidence, just like his mother is giving him.
So you
Seize
agree.
Winterfell and install someone
The
loyal to
Starks
the
are
realm as Warden
enemies,
of the North.
so
Uncle Kevin.
he has this thing in the back of his mind.
Would they fight for you or their lord?
Yet is going to marry the
Apparently
Eddard
her
Stark's
mother
daughter.
You've just invaded their homeland, asked them to kill their brothers.
This is. She's the one who put him on his back.
Not by an outsider, it's too big and too wild. And when the winter comes, the 7 gods together couldn't save you and your royal army.
Mate,
A good
very
king
true.
Well, like the aggression. Make heaven be alive.
So you agree?
The father is here for the daughters.
Starks are enemies.
So this daughter, Sansa, is the more sophisticated type,
Isn't it?
whereas Arya is the more warrior-like.
I think Arya seems to be more mature than her.
I'm practicing. Practicing for what? The prince?
He made her a doll. Isn't she old? Too old for dolls?
The hound does whatever the prince tells
See?
him. You're an idiot. You're a liar. And if you told the truth, Mike would be alive.
Dude was at war. I think he didn't spend so much time with his family.
Yeah.
Arya would rather act like a beast than a lady.
Go to your room.
All right.
She's a feisty one.
Who's
I
here?
like her attitude. At least she knows what she's doing. Kind of.
Adventurous. I like his manners. He's asking her, "May I come in?"
Let's see the contrast. We just saw the queen giving a lecture to her son. Let's see how Ned Stark proceeds with his lecture.
Okay,
It's an interesting comparison, right?
That's going to be a nice comparison how the Starks and Lannisters compare when it comes to lecturing or tutoring their kids.
Grooming them, I would say.
I don't want to be a lady. I told you she's a rebel.
Go away.
She has a name for it. A needle. So sad. She was trying to learn what?
The sword fighting. Remember the butcher's boy?
She was learning from him how to fight. And the charming prince, the bitch boy, the golden haired. Why does he have golden hair? His father's like Robert. He has black hair.
I don't know. It's like, well, everything is weird.
I know this maker's mark. This is Micken's work.
Maybe from a grandfather
Where did you get
or
this?
something, hair genes travel like that.
This is no toy.
Little lady shouldn't play with swords.
I wasn't playing.
He
And I don't want
is
to be a lady.
a positive character. It's like saying that
Very interesting.
Sansa is going to get married one day to Joffrey, the bitch boy.
What do you want with this?
It's called Needle.
A blade with a name.
Stark of Winterfell.
Winter is coming. That's probably your word.
Winter is coming. What the hell is the secret behind this? Winter is coming. What is this
We might
winter
know
that's
it
coming?
later onwards with this, like,
No,
they're
winter
saying.
is truly coming. In the winter, we must protect ourselves. Look after one another.
Winter is in literal
Sansa
sense
is your
or like.
sister, for God's sake.
I asked him. It was my
So he's like giving her the talk that you need to protect each other as winter is coming, and this is a dangerous place where they have come.
Yeah. So he's trying to say that you guys need to be united,
Queen and the King.
Okay.
not fight amongst each other.
Sansa.
So he's given the sword back. Point the sword, lady, and anyone you feel like.
Just don't kill your dad.
Try not to stab your sister. See?
Listen to me. Sansa will be married to Joffrey someday. She cannot betray him. She must take his side, even when he's wrong.
A crow in the window.
How can you let her marry someone like that?
Oh yeah, we saw.
He's a cripple.
We saw him waking
The
up.
cripple.
We saw him waking up in episode 2. Remember?
Yeah.
Like at the end.
Stark of Winterfell. You know our words.
The cripple.
Winter is
He's like lost the ability to move.
You were born in the long
He can't
summer.
move.
Okay, I keep on saying these references about my sweet summer child.
We must protect ourselves. Look after one another. Sansa is your sister.
The sun hides for years.
I don't hate her.
Is that the winter they're talking about
All
again
in
and again?
darkness. So the winter's gonna stay here for years?
But I won't lie to you either.
Just talking about the white,
We've come to a dangerous place.
those
We
zombies.
cannot fight a war amongst ourselves.
Oh, which White Walkers that lasted a generation?
We saw them in season 1.
It's yours.
Episode 1.
I can keep it.
Oh, that's a harsh story the old woman is telling, and he's enjoying that.
If you go and own a sword,
Riding their dead
you better know how to
horses.
use it.
She's kind of talking about the White Walkers that came in history and swept across the
Like
lands.
thousands of years ago.
Crows are all
Now, this chap is his elder son, I guess.
Yeah,
Rob was his name, if I remember.
I hate your story.
Young, handsome lad with a big sword.
Stories. I could tell you about Sir Duncan the Tall. Those were always your
Macumber.
Macumba.
A giant.
My favourites were the scary ones.
I like the setting of the room,
Oh, my
the
sweet
stone, the
summer
wood.
child. What do you know?
Oh, I just wish he
Fear is for the winter.
doesn't remember
When
anything.
the
The
snow
rain,
falls
1,000
100
times.
feet deep.
You never fall.
Fear is for the
Or
long
maybe he
night.
does and he just
When
doesn't
the
want to
sun
say.
hides for years, and children
yeah,
are
his
born
legs
and
are-
live
So
and
Mr.
die,
Lewin
all
has
in darkness.
told him that he's not going to be able to
Times
walk.
of fear, my little lord, when the white walk.
Yeah, if you put yourself in this situation, I mean, losing legs at this young age, one would want to die.
Especially in a setting like this.
So this setting is a more sophisticated setting.
Smothered their babies rather than see them starve.
And this is...
That's
Eddard Stark's wife. Oh, she came behind them to tell Eddard Stark, remember?
Yeah, okay, that
they got information
regarding the attempted assassination of their son.
Yeah, so she's here in King's Landing and wants to meet her husband and tell him all about it.
Hunting with their packs of pigs.
I thought they were being
big as hounds.
secretive, but apparently a lot of people knew that they were coming here. Remember?
What are you telling him now?
Where is she going?
Where is she going? She got a letter from someone.
Get your supper, I want some time with him.
And so he
okay.
knows her.
So many.
He knows her.
Yeah, he's the admirer of.
Oh no!
Sometimes
He's like shooing flies away.
This is so abrupt.
Shoo, little fly.
How do you feel?
He called her for something.
Yeah.
A dear friend told me so. Oh, the fat boy is here.
Snake. I get snake vibes from both of them.
The blessing. Your poor hands.
So he knew what happened to her.
What Maester Lewin says about my legs.
I guess he's their spy master. Viserys. See, my little birds are everywhere, even in the north.
Be dead.
They whisper.
Don't ever say that.
I'd rather be dead.
He keeps on telling things in riddles. I don't like it.
So she bought the dagger with him, with her.
Fewer eyes back here, my lady. But still too many.
He doesn't know where the dagger came from. But this
guy knows.
Slim guy with a mustache knows.
My lady.
This is a special dagger.
Welcome to King's Landing, Lady Stark. Would you mind following us?
I would. We've done nothing wrong.
We've been instructed to escort you into the city.
Instructed?
Okay, so it was his dagger.
Follow me, Lady Stark.
He lost his dagger in a bet. To Tyrion Lannister?
The little guy?
The dwarf? No! Tyrion Lannister gave the dagger off to kill Brandon Stark.
You take me for
Why?
some back.
Why the hell would he
He's like running
use
here.
his own blade and give it to an assassin to kill Bran?
I meant no disrespect.
And then the whole
That doesn't
thing
seem.
boils down
He
to
seems. Tyrion seems quite smart. He wouldn't do that. I don't think he's done that.
This is.
But there is an information about it that Lord Peter Baelish lost
How
the
did you
dagger
know I was coming to King's Landing?
and to Tyrion, and that's actually his dagger now.
Yeah, you're right, I guess. Why would he give the dagger to kill someone and then later the dagger gets caught and he's involved and all that? That's stupid.
How did you know I was coming?
But they're training the new recruits, and apparently Jon is kicking ass of everyone.
Yeah.
Did you bring the dagger?
Well, he's trained.
Jon the man.
My little birds are everywhere. Even
He's Tyrion, right? And who is he?
Commander Mormont.
A raven came.
Mormont.
Valyrian steel.
Do you know whose dagger this is?
I must admit I do not.
Okay.
Well.
The
this
old
isn't
man.
Something.
What is he given?
It's a message
A
from
raven from Winterfell.
It's apparently it's probably of
There's
the
only
son
one dagger like this.
that
in
he's
all of the
woken up.
Seven Kingdoms.
Remember, his mother left.
It's mine.
The father left. They both.
They
don't
both
know.
are in here, King's Landing.
Yeah, currently.
Joffrey's last
And
name.
But he doesn't know his wife is here.
I bet on Sir
Oh,
Jaime
yeah.
in the jousting, as any sane man would.
When the Knight of the Flowers unseated
It's so schemy over here. Back in Winterfell, it was so simple, but it's so schemy. Like everything is a whisper, a secret, and
He's
you know.
You're a funny man. A very funny man.
If that were a real sword, you'd be dead.
I mean, who would believe that their wife is in the brothel? So this makes sense. You should have gone with that. I have fire secretly over there. See, it's like all about schemes and stuff. But my nose busted.
Jon Snow. Jon Snow is here.
I mean,
okay. So the lads are angry that he broke their nose. Tyrion is here. Half man.
Well,
that's actually a clever
Half
name.
man.
useless person here.
Interesting.
Go
face.
clean yourselves up. There's only so much I can stomach in a day.
He's like kind of threatening them that I'm gonna tell someone what you're doing in here.
Runaways into men of the Night's Watch.
And how's that?
That's what I keep. That thing still bothers me. Like, if they are going to accuse him of, trying to assassinate Bran,
yeah,
that doesn't seem logical. I guess.
Both.
Because he's too smart for it, don't you think?
Lord Stark, I meant to give you this earlier. So forgetful these days. A raven.
Wise talk from
a half
man. Wise talks from the half man.
Good news? Perhaps you'd like to share it with your wife.
I mean, a lot of people on the wall are here for punishment. He went there voluntarily, right?
Yeah, he's just here
So
for the experience.
he's just trying to wake him up that you were already trained. A lot of people here are,
I thought that she'd be safest in here. One of several such.
Yeah, exactly. Even he knows that.
You're a funny man. Huh?
Peter has promised to help us find the truth.
Ned.
They are trusting Peter too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or maybe he's doing it because he loves Ned's wife.
Broke my nose, busted.
Of course, if he tells someone, there's going to be a problem.
It's an improvement.
You're a bit late to start. He pushed him off the wall.
Throw you over the wall. I wonder how long it'd take you to hit. I wonder if they'd find you before the walls.
I'm 100.
It's like telling her, what are you bitching about then?
I am 100% sure he's the one who sent that assassin to kill the boy. Using Tyrion's dagger so that the whole thing comes down to the half man. The imp or some. Oh, nice.
But I mean, still, it would still
It's just
go against the Lannisters,
What are they doing?
Spikes in King's Landing. Perhaps I'll write to my sister, the Queen, about it.
Okay. So he's gonna kill everyone because he's a sister.
Fucker!
Nobody knew what this place was. No one told me.
This is
No
disgusting.
one but you.
There's a lot of
My father
incest
knew.
in this show, I think.
And it left me to rot at the wall all the same.
So far, we have seen 2 cases.
Outside the farmhouse when he was 3.
So he's gonna go on a quest to check
Stealing a wheel of cheese
who killed,
his little sister hadn't eaten in 3
tried to
days.
kill my son and
was given a choice
his
between
wife,
hand or the wall.
Catelyn,
I've been asking the Lord Commander.
Lady Catelyn, is trying to get the help of that Peter to resolve this issue, to see who actually
I don't imagine any of them
tried to kill their
held a
son.
real sword before they
But the son is awake. I wish he could remember something.
Yeah, that's the whole point. He doesn't remember much. Or he does, he just doesn't want to tell people.
Okay.
Which is weird.
He's woken up.
Alright.
The mere suggestion that the Queen's brother tried to kill your boy would be considered treason.
He's talking about the king?
We have the blade.
Which Lord Tyrion
No,
will say was stolen from
she's
him.
talked about the king?
No, she's talking about Ned told her that Peter still loves you.
Promised to help us find the truth. He's like a little brother.
The Baelish guy.
Oh.
He would never betray my trust.
I'll try to keep you alive for her sake. A fool's task, admittedly, but I've never been able to refuse your wife anything.
I won't forget this. You're a true friend.
What's the name of this
Don't tell
actor?
anyone. I have a
In true
reputation
sense.
to maintain.
His name is
Sean Bean?
Sean Bean, yeah.
How could you be so
Sean Bean.
He's a child. 10 years old. What were you thinking?
Apparently he's been very unlucky
A bit late to start complaining about
in a
it.
lot of movies.
What has the boy told them?
Nothing. He said nothing.
Okay, the mighty king.
He tells his father.
Wearing silk and all.
Lying. We'll say was dreaming. We'll say whatever we like. I think we can have Fox attention.
Talking about kills?
I'll go to war
Girls?
with them if I have to. They can write a ballad about
Kills.
Who's he? I think he's his prime god.
Let me go. Let me go.
They're talking about old battles.
And if he does, I'll kill him.
Tolly boy.
Oh, interesting. So talking about battles from the rebellion?
Before they killed the Mad King.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. After they killed the Mad King, the Baratheons took over.
Just
The Lannisters are funding them.
No, the Lannisters just have a marriage with them, but they are severely in debt to the Lannisters.
To the Lannisters because the king is
Just drowning.
wasting away a lot of money.
Yeah.
And the north is held by Eddard Stark and his family. Okay, and now he's hand of the king.
We don't know much about the other areas.
My temper. Gods be good. You nearly killed poor little finger yesterday.
This guy is just a perfect example of PTSD.
How a king should not be.
Still loves you.
Yeah.
Does he?
With the smart boys and his wife would be making him miserable. His son would be ingrates. Wine. He wants more wine. Is that? I like his servant. His name is Lance. Lancel Lannister.
Another Lannister.
Okay.
Should laugh at that.
He seems like a girl.
So get more, dude. If it's empty.
Yes, it's been a long time. But I still remember every face.
Okay, so he's got like two guards. One stands at his door. The other one stands inside.
Of course, Your Grace.
Surrounded.
They all are wearing fancy armor. Is it like a separate force that protects
Yeah, that's the king's guard.
Okay, it's the king's
How
guard.
do you do it?
Lance through the heart.
Quick one. Lucky for you. Mine was some
Jaime
Tarly
Lannister,
boy
son
at
of
the
the
Battle of
mighty
Summer
Tywin.
Hall. My horse took an arrow, so I was on foot slogging through the mud.
That's a nice way to put it.
Running at me, this dumb, high-born lad, thinking he could end the rebellion with a single swing of his sword.
Who was your first kill? Not counting old men.
Yeah, we're probably talking about
The
when he
Mad
stabbed
King.
The Mad King in the back.
Probably
So
shattered
that's
every rib he had. Stood over him.
he killed his first man at the age of 16.
Right before I brought it down, he shouted, "Wait! Wait!" In a never tell you.
Arya Targaryen.
Apparently, Jaime
Mad
and
Kings.
this guy has a lot of understanding. Maybe he trained Jaime into sword fighting and everything.
Maybe.
Stupid boy.
Okay, this is interesting.
Now the Tarleys bend the knee like everyone else. He could have lingered.
So the Mad King wanted to burn them all.
Boys, and today,
before he killed him.
would be making him miserable.
If that's
His
all you
sons would be
grace, I'd like to
ingrates.
leave.
And he'd be waking 3 times in the night to piss
But
into
he
a
didn't give
bowl
you any
of
permission.
wine.
The Lannisters have so much power and influence, you know.
There are men everywhere in every quarter.
God, what a stupid name.
We're back with the horde.
I like
the Dothraki people.
The posture of this, you know, the way he's riding the horse.
What are you doing? It's empty, Your Grace.
What do you mean it's empty?
There's no more wine.
Is that what empty means?
She's here with the king.
More.
With the call, they call him.
Tell your cousin to get in here.
Drogo.
Slayer, get in here.
Call Drogo.
Surrounded by Lannisters.
So he's like teaching her and telling her
Their
how
ways,
the Dothraki
how they
behave
function.
and how they do.
Yeah.
Smug, satisfied faces. Must wound your pride. Now standing out
You want the
there
entire
like a
horde to
glorified
stop.
sentry.
For how long?
Jaime Lannister, son of the mighty Tywin.
She's acting like a queen.
Forced to mind the door while your king eats and drinks and shits and fucks.
So see, she's taking charge.
We're telling war stories. Who was your first kill?
Where's she going?
Old men.
In the woods.
In the forest, in the woods.
In the brother.
Finding something.
Maybe she just wants to take a piss.
16 years old.
One would go in the woods to take a nice long piss.
Good fight.
Or she just wants to go here and think about stuff.
You're outlaw.
Something is coming.
Why?
Any last
Someone
words?
wants to kill her.
Another bitch brother.
Oh!
Eddard Stark,
The brother is here.
say when you stabbed him in the back. Never asked. Did he call you a traitor?
Dude, you don't have a
Why the fuck is he always so
He said the same thing.
negative about his sister?
Burn them all.
He's like,
That's all, Your Grace.
he's like disgracing him.
Yeah.
But it's right, the way he's treating his sister.
But in what sense did he think that threatening her would work? He married her to one of the most powerful people across the narrow sea. You know, it's like you marrying someone to Genghis Khan and then asking her to obey your wishes.
Did the Dothraki buy this?
How is he his
The Dothraki
king?
don't believe in money. Most of their slaves were given to them as gifts.
From whom?
If you rule a city and you see the horde approaching, you have 2 choices. Pay tribute.
I am your king! Where is your kingdom, boy?
Exactly.
Sometimes it's not enough.
You just
Sometimes a cow feels
gave
insulted by the number
away
of slaves
your
he
sister
You might think the man too weak
to
or the woman too
someone
ugly.
who is
Sometimes
extremely
the cow decides
powerful.
its riders haven't had a good fight in months and need
And they're not going to respect you at all.
So they're gonna make him.
They're just going to respect you because you are the brother of
You want the entire horde to
the
stop?
sister that guy married.
For how long?
That's it.
The Khaleesi.
Yeah.
Until I command them otherwise.
He still has doubts. Like I like the way he was like, I'm the king.
The Khaleesi.
I am the king. All right, so
Back at the
Jon
wall.
Snow.
Maybe the wise words.
Jon Snow is here.
Maybe wise words of Tyrion, the half-man, the dwarf, whatever you want to call him, could give him more perspective on things here.
Yeah, I guess.
How do they even go on top of the wall?
That's a big ass wall.
That's
That's how, I guess. It's a lift.
Oh my god. Is that the only job that guy has? To send
like
people up
pulling away
and down?
Commands to me. To me.
Just imagine, you know, how freezing it would be. And then he's going on top of the wall.
Oh, look at this wall, man.
It's mesmerizing.
Look at the size of this wall. And it's all made of snow?
I mean, it's covered in snow. That definitely will have something.
There must be wood, stone, and stuff.
Exactly. There are structures in it. It's not just snow. It's freezing though.
Tell him.
Who even made this wall?
My brother harmed.
Should we read about it?
I don't know.
Who made the wall?
Maybe we would find out later in the episodes.
What? Kill these Dothraki dogs!
Oh my god.
We found about it a little bit when Tyrion was sitting with his brother and sister.
I am your king!
You're saying the greatest structure ever built, something like that.
His uncle is here.
Yeah.
Uncle Benji?
Uncle Benjen.
Why is Uncle Benjen on the wall? What did he do?
He is from the wall. He's a ranger.
No, you said they're mostly criminals.
He volunteered. Just like him.
I've seen this character in a season on Netflix, the city of Troy. So he's going somewhere and Jon is not going with him. Right, so he wants him to earn before going on a quest or a journey.
Yeah, exactly.
He wants him to be the best so that he can kind of ride off with Uncle Benjen.
So for now, he is going out there by himself or with a party.
A beer's ball. What the fuck? They ate beer's balls. But chewy.
Oh my god.
He ate.
He keeps on talking about.
Okay, so he's
he's kind of a recruiter.
He
for
travels.
the Night's Watch. Yeah, collects people. Thieves, people in jail, that stuff.
So he goes to these places, the continents. Okay, so he's not here permanently. He's going to go back to King's Landing, the place where Eddard Stark is Hand of the King.
When you saw it for the first time. Leaving this morning.
He's like telling him the conditions.
The job is out there. There have been disturbing reports.
I'm sure there is a huge comparison between the summers of King's Landing and the winter on the wall. It's like too cold.
You're not going. You're no ranger, Jon. But I'm better than every other. Better than no one.
Oh, so he's the first ranger.
Here, a man gets what he earns. when he earns it.
Giants, ghouls, and White Walkers are lurking beyond the wall. So there are creatures which are beyond the wall.
Yeah. Interesting.
He doesn't believe that anything exists beyond the wall. Uncle Benjen believes that they are there.
And his brains and his guts, his lungs and his heart, all fried in his own fat. Well, when you're 100 miles north of the wall and you ain't...
You've never been north of
Exactly.
the wall. That's don't tell me what's up.
So there's a lesson for you as well.
So there are creatures lurking beyond the wall.
We just saw them in episode 1.
Yeah.
What about you, my lord? What's the strangest thing you've eaten?
Alright, so he's going back, this guy, to King's Landing to recruit more troops, and Tyrion is gonna go with him? I guess so.
The Seven Kingdoms,
Yeah.
colouring pickpockets and horse thieves and bringing them here as eager recruits.
And I think I'm starting to like this half man.
Bad things. Some of them's just poor lads.
He's
looking
too
to set a
smart.
feed.
And
Some of
he
them's
knows
high-born
exactly
lads
what he's talking about.
Better chance finding feed than glory.
A night's watch is a joke to you, is it?
Okay, so there's gonna be a day after tomorrow.
An army of jesters in black.
We don't have enough men to be an army, and aside from Yoren here, none of you are particularly funny.
Okay, so they're gonna be together, and they're gonna travel down.
King's Landing. It's something to think about when you're drinking your wine down there. Join your brothels.
They're so confident. So confident.
Might be a wildling's axe again.
The Khaleesi is getting her hair
Might just be the cold.
She's
woven.
learning their language as well.
Yes, Khaleesi.
So plump little lords like you can enjoy their summer
What the
afternoons in peace and comfort.
Oh.
Do you think I'm plump?
You changed, Khaleesi.
She's pregnant?
Listen, Benjen,
Oh.
may I call you Benjen?
That makes things even worse for her, brother.
Carl having a baby.
For the night's watch. I have great admiration for
I like their
best
swords.
You know, my brother once told me that nothing someone says before the will of God really counts.
But I don't believe that giants in
Okay, to get through steel, you need a sword
The only difference between
designed
us and
for
the
piercing
Wildlings,
plate.
when that war went up, our ancestors happened to live on the right side of it.
Armor. So they don't know what armor is, basically.
From us. A little rougher, maybe. But they're made of meat and bone. I know how to track them.
The swords are slow.
So it's like a combination of two cultures actually talking to each other about how they fight. Very interesting.
So the Dothrakis are more Asian-like, with black hairs.
Now they're exactly like, Mongol.
A tribe in a horde.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Oh, I always do.
But they have interesting weapons.
He betrayed whom?
I think he's starting to like me. Going
He's like
below.
entrusted with the responsibility of looking after the Khaleesi.
And out the other side. He'll be north of the wall for a month or two.
So, you're heading down to King's Landing too?
Aye. Day after tomorrow. I get about half of
The
my recruits
Khaleesi
from
have
their
baby
dungeons.
inside her. Is it true?
share the
She does not bleed for 2 moons. Her belly start to swell.
I,
It's Carl's baby.
I travel a bit on
Yeah,
the
it's
road.
so
She does not
it's
want
like
to divorce.
she has prepared an heir for him as well. For the next Carl. That is, I don't know. There's a culture about their daughters.
Why is he
and
riding?
leaders, or
You just told him that I'm gonna ride for some place. Don't worry.
I'm not so
Where is he
sure.
going?
He just said.
What are you doing?
Kerhas,
When was the last time you
Ah, they are fighting.
You change, Khaleesi.
He's a good sword fighter. Jon Snow.
Interesting. So they're like talking about.
For a man on horse.
So that's good.
Tyrion likes him.
Good thing. Easy
So these guys were tried to kill him. Remember? He said, you broke my nose, bastard. Now he's training them.
Won't get through the steel. That's where the broadsword has the advantage. Designed for piercing play.
So, oh, interesting. So, the seasons in this show are like worth years and years.
Slow.
So the winter, if it comes, it's gonna last like what, 3 or 4 years?
That's what they're saying.
That's one hard winter.
Interesting.
What?
He still is.
Ned Stark chopped his head off.
The guy who
it was the ranger that ran off in the season 1 and Ned Stark killed him.
First scene, yeah, exactly. It's a huge wall. How do even 1,000 people hold that? You just said it's just 1,000 of us now.
That's a noise question.
I don't think she wants to be dog.
The Khaleesi have baby inside her.
When winter does come, God help us all if we are not ready. That means winters are going to be really harsh, and plus they are talking about the White Walkers, the giants, the ghouls, people beyond the wall like wildlings and stuff. And she's pregnant,
I need to ride to Quahog.
and he's like still holding her.
She has so far accepted her role as his wife.
I'll catch you.
But
And they are so comfortable right now. He's not butt fucking her now.
yeah. But her brother is like still eyeing the whole kingship for himself. I think he should show some amount of patience to get that level of confidence from the Khaleesi. If he doesn't show patience, he's going to have a problem.
Apparently that was his wish. And he was doing that. Piss off the edge of the wall.
Okay, it's the half man.
That's Tyrion.
8, no, 9.
All of them brief.
I'm sorry to see you leave Lannister.
Was 3 years long, Maester.
I want to go with Uncle Benjen to the north.
But reports from the Citadel tell us the days grow shorter. Starks are always right eventually.
So he's going to stop at Winterfell on his way back.
This one will be long.
He misses his family, I can tell.
We've been capturing wildlings.
He'll never walk again.
More every month. They're fleeing south. The ones who flee say they've seen the White Walkers.
So they are friends now.
The fishermen of Lannisport say they see mermaids.
I like this scene.
Swore it right up the
So much potential. It's like a learning curve for Jon Snow.
Night's watch is the only thing
You're late, boy.
And what lies beyond.
Who is he?
And it has become an army of undisciplined boys and tired old men. There are less than 1,000 of us
Syrio
now.
Forel.
Can't man the other castles on the wall.
Is he like Mexican? Or Spanish? Syrio Forel.
He's like different.
White boy.
Sits by the side of the king. Tell her we need help.
Her father talked about
Probably,
her getting a teacher. It's that scene. Turn your body side face. Boy, so she's gonna learn proper sword fighting now. Now the grip. Let me see. Syrio Forel.
I like this guy.
Steel must be part of your arm. Syrio Forel was the...
He knows this thing.
First sword of Bravos. What's Bravos? I'm a girl.
Another area we don't know about it yet.
He likes the name of the sword.
I'm sorry to see you leave, Lannister.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to be going anywhere.
So he's from a different place. He's not from.
Gods know
He's not from King's Landing.
Yeah.
between here and King's Landing. If you see my brother Bran, tell him I miss him. Tell him I'd visit.
If you pierce them, the water leaks
Never
out
walk again.
and they die.
If you're going to be a cripple, it's better
Now
to be
you
a
will
rich.
try to strike me.
Take care, Snow.
Yeah. He's training
He
her.
turned
well.
his back. Oh fuck. He's good.
I mean, he's the master and that's the student. That's the combination, and this is their first lesson.
You
So every student goes through this. His master beats his ass, and after so many days of training, the student beats the master.
Syrio Forel.
I like the way. I think Joffrey, the bitch boy, should get some lessons from him on how to hold a sword. I mean, like he got hacked by this Arya, and he's about to be the next king.
Yeah, he seems happy.
So the father is here to see how the sword fighting lessons are going.
Just so. One hand is all that is needed.
No, wooden swords. Why are we steel swords?
Now you're standing all wrong. Turn your body
Oh, he's probably thinking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's remembering something.
Yeah, from this. It's the PTSD of the wars they have fought. Damn. Sore. Interesting.
Yeah. Damn, man.
Yeah. It was such an interesting episode because what I have seen is growth of two very important characters. What's her name?
Khaleesi?
No, it's Khaleesi is the title. What's her name? Daenerys.
Daenerys,
right?
yeah.
She has accepted her role very well. And then what we have seen is a grooming part of Jon Snow back at the wall from Tyrion and from his uncle as well. And the very interesting and key part of this entire episode was when Lady Catelyn made it to King's Landing, and apparently the dagger which they brought back was the dagger which was used
by Tyrion.
No, the dagger which was used to basically attempted assassination of Bran, but it failed. That belonged to the snake guy.
The Peter guy.
The Peter guy, yeah. Both of them are snakes, I would say. The bald guy and the
bald fatso. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So he blamed it. He said that it belongs to
the half man,
to Lord Tyrion, because he lost it in a bet. Then we reached to the conclusion that he's too smart for his own good, that he would not do such a thing, use his own blade or an attempted assassination. So, and we found out a little bit of history as well concerning the brother and father of Lord Stark, that they were killed by...
They were killed by the Mad King. And the Mad King was killed by Jaime Lannister.
Yeah.
And the king hates Jaime
but
Lannister.
still, even after that, just because it was the less honorable thing to do, Ned Stark still hates...
We also found a girl squire of Robert Baratheon. The girl boy.
Lannister.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. The Lannisters have so much influence that since we just heard from the initial council meeting that the crown was so much in debt.
3 million
half of
6 million in
half
gold.
of the debt actually is owed to the Lannisters. So that's quite interesting. Guys, we're going to leave you for now. It has been an amazing journey so far. This episode was also amazing. We have covered up so many scenes in it. Hope so. We will bring up new details in the next episode. So far, bye bye.